Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between towering mountains, there lived a young girl named Aria. Aria was known for her kindness and compassion towards others, but deep down she struggled with feelings of self-doubt and insecurity. She often felt overshadowed by those around her and longed to find her own sense of empowerment. Part 1. One day, as Aria was walking through the village market, she stumbled upon an old bookshop tucked away in a corner. Intrigued, she ventured inside and was greeted by the warm scent of aged paper and leather bindings. As she browsed the shelves, a particular book caught her eye, a tattered volume with the word empowerment emblazoned on its cover in faded gold letters. Curious, she opened it and began to read. Part 2. The book was filled with stories of individuals who had overcome great challenges and adversities through the power of self-belief and determination. Aria found herself drawn into the tales, feeling a spark of inspiration ignite within her. She realized that true empowerment came from within, from believing in oneself and one's abilities, no matter the circumstances. Part 3. Armed with newfound determination, Aria set out to discover her own inner strength. She began to challenge herself in ways she never had before, pushing past her comfort zone and embracing the unknown. With each small victory, her confidence grew, and she started to see the world in a different light. Part 4. As Aria continued on her journey of self-discovery, she encountered obstacles and setbacks along the way. But instead of letting them defeat her, she used them as stepping stones to propel herself forward. She learned that failure was not a sign of weakness, but rather a valuable lesson that could lead to growth and resilience. One day, a fierce storm swept through the village, causing widespread damage and chaos. Aria knew that her community needed help, and without hesitation, she sprang into action. She rallied her neighbors, and together they worked tirelessly to rebuild what had been lost. In that moment, Aria realized the true meaning of empowerment, not just for oneself, but for others as well. As the village emerged stronger and more united than ever before, Aria stood in the midst of it all, her heart full of gratitude and pride. She had discovered that true empowerment was not about being the strongest or the most successful, but about lifting others up and making a positive impact in the world. Part 7. Life Insight Conclusion. Through her journey, Aria learned that empowerment was a journey of self-discovery and growth. It was about finding the courage to believe in oneself, to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and to empower others along the way. She realized that true strength came from within, from a deep-seated belief in one's own abilities and a willingness to persevere in the face of adversity. In the end, Aria understood that empowerment was not a destination to reach, but a lifelong path to walk with courage and compassion. And as she looked out at the village she loved, she knew that her journey had only just begun.